This is when you observe silently. And they are always stupid. There is always something, a gesture they do that get your attention. People want you to play dumb. People come attack, but don't expect defense. They just want you to just stand and receive the attack without defense. Nothing. The man came over, saw me on the patio, act like he's the dumb, and then take picture. Now he's standing there studying the case. There is a case he's studying right there. Let me just shut up. Okay, let me just walk. They refuse to give up. They refuse to give up. And the main person who refuses to give up is Claus. My guru, when I was in esoteric study, my guru gave me something, a ritual how to heal people remotely. I lost it. I never look at it. That was the last thing he gave me. This is to help you heal people remotely. When it says heal, it's any kind of way. The person is demonically possessed. You can remove the demon at a distance. You can, yeah. I never looked at it, and I lost the paper. She's demonically possessed. She needs somebody's help. Nobody can do it for her, but she has to accept and admit that she's possessed. She thought she was gonna be in control of the spirit all the time until the spirit take over, because the spirit noticed that she could not deliver me, and then the spirit take over her body, because that's how they take over, because they about to kill you yourself because you could not deliver. So they have to take over in order to take your life. That's why when people go and buy spirits from the spiritualists, they don't sit there and tell you everything. You go and ask, you want the biggest, the strongest, the highest, and then they just tell you the price, and then they do the ceremony and put it on you. So now it becomes a demon attached. All in the name of Ketsia. And a name that you are using yourself. Make it make sense. I don't understand. A name that you steal, you want to use the name for yourself, and then you purchase demon to kill the real one, and you carry the name. So you don't expect the thing to happen to you. Then you want to carry the name. Okay, I felt a nudge. I get outside. I've been outside. I was on the porch. Because when you're on the porch, you don't really know exactly where to go. If you should go left, right. Whew. Okay. So sitting on the side of the street is kind of I don't know. God, keep me shut up. Keep me shut up. When the question is, when will it be a pickup? When? I don't ask nobody to rescue me. And for me, I'm not able to rescue you. So neither one of us is rescuing neither one of us. So therefore, there's got to be an end. There's got to be a time for a pickup. There's got to be a day the pickup is actually happen. That's all I say. Nothing else. Oh God, after this, I'm gonna spend 6 months without talking, even to a womb, to myself, without talking. Oh Lord. I've been talking. Mm, hmm, mm. I'll do my duties. If I have to cook, I cook. Laundry, I'll do all my duties. But as far as talking, I'm gonna need a good 3 to 6 months. Be quiet. This state is a good state where you buy a apartment building and you rent it out to the state again. When you rent it to the state, you charge however you want. If a 3-bedroom would be, let's say $2,500, to the state you ask even $3,500, so that's $1,000 extra. This state is good. You can make money with the state because of the shelter program they have. On the side of you charge however you want, there is something else. The repair, as the owner, you don't really do everything, because the shelter have their own maintenance that come and do repair. Shit, holy macra. This is good investment. You get a $3,000 for a 3 bedroom, and then you make arrangement with the office. You don't do repair, they do the repair. They have maintenance that come to do the repair. So you, as the landlord, you only collecting the money. You only collecting. So you have a 3 story like this, 3 bed, 3,000, that's $9,000. And depending on when you purchase that thing, the mortgage might not be even 6,000. That's a good investment. Yeah, tell Elon I'm walking, okay? I hear you. Tell him I'm walking. Look at where they have a church. I hate seeing church all over like this. You see a church? Let me go down there so we can see the face of the building better. I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is just walking. I'm just walking. Okay. Look, it looks more like a flea market instead of a church. You see? It looks more like a flea market. Old bricks. I don't know. I would not enter this church. Not even for revivals a night. Look at this. And they call it's a church. People just rent any building and then they book, open the door and people start coming. Boom, they call it church. Sweet Jesus. Look, all around it doesn't look like a church. I've been curious. Because God thinks they play with God stuff now. I'm not saying no. It's been a while. Look. Look at it. All around. Okay. So the way you look at it right here with the AC unit on the windows, it looks like people live on the second floor. Look, look, look. Yeah, there is the stairs where people go in. Yeah, people live on the second floor. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see better. I don't want to lie. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, because you see the fence. You see, these people live on the second floor. Look. It's a church. Unity Tabernacle of Holiness Church. Holiness in this condition, I don't know what they take God for. I don't know. Okay, now let me go back on my business. Okay, where else should I do? Should I go? Um, I would not feel from my apartment. I would not feel any. I would not feel any nudge from here. That is too far. So I just came here to look at the face of the church. That's all. I hate living in these kind of buildings. I don't like living in them because the way it is, the doors to the apartments are now not in the outside. Even hotels, I don't like hotels where the doors are in the hallways. I don't like it. I like to open my car door and my room door is outside and I just enter. I hate hallways. I hate walking places where I have to find people to say hello, good morning, good afternoon. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, where are you? Oh my God. He is patient and he is no, come on. Oh my God. And I imagine him with two hands under his chin, the two thumbs under his chin, and then the rest of the fingers on his face. All calm, thinking. And while thinking and also saying, let it be today, let it be today. Okay. I'm forcing myself to laugh. But it's not funny. It is not funny. Maybe there is something I'm missing. Because with all the abilities that I have, this shouldn't be like this. Maybe there is something I'm missing. What could it be? God, what do I do? Because it looks like there is something I'm missing. I'm missing something. Or they didn't mention it. Denzel Washington has a video. He explained a lot of things very well. If I could find that Denzel Washington video, it would be good. I am missing something. Because I have everything I need to succeed in this. The vision, okay, maybe the audio. My audio is not open yet. Yeah, so that could be the audio, because the audio will help you hear the actual heartbeat of the individual at the same pulse as yours. So maybe the audio, I'm missing the audio. My audio is not open yet. Listen, I'm gonna go inside the apartment and I'm gonna check on something because I'm missing something. Shit, I'm getting it. Hold on. Yes, I have everything I need. it's only the hearing, then I know that my hearing time was not ready to open. It's waiting on somebody. Um, yeah, because my signal is very strong. They don't just want to and then stop. Like the subtleness that they talk about, at the beginning it was subtle, but not anymore for a good while now. I had prayed and I said, God, let it be until I get in the car or when I'm looking at him. Listen, since then it's like this, like, until after a while then it stopped. Yeah, when I pray, God listen very fast. When I cry, he was faster. That's why when people see me crying, they think I accept defeat. No, 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 no. This is another way for me to talk to my dad. When I cry, things happen to the enemy. You will hear her scream in her room. Only because I cry to my father. Yeah, that baby almost burned. Oh. She light up candles and then she's peeping on my walls and then the candle fell. She's that baby started to cry and cry and cry and cry. This man better takes that child seriously. They had to call the police. Baby crying too much that night. She's worrying about me. She's peeping on my walls and then the baby crying because of fire. Maybe she doesn't tell the men that. Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. Let me stop talking for a few minutes to see if the car is in here. Walk slowly. No. No, 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 no. Nope, not here. These vehicles live here. Okay, I haven't gone out over there for today. Let me go there, and then if I don't see anything, I'll come back. Because I went to the right, I went to the left, I went back to the north. This is south, this is east, and this is north, west, and then this is south. North behind, north is behind. So let's go to east. And straight wouldn't be exactly east. It would be southeast. Yeah, because south is a little bit right here. So this would be southeast. Yeah. So let's go southeast and see something. I have never been inside the parking lot over there. I don't know. I don't feel he's there. Let's go back this way. What if I were getting dressed for this? I would be crying every day. if I were dressing up with heels every day, what would I do? Go. What would I do? Is this, you see? You see? Is this where these people come and hide now? Okay. Is this where they hide now? No, that's the same one. That's the same one. Hmm. I wonder where she is. She's not in the car. This is the vehicle that used to come and meet with the young man next door to me over there. The vehicle that used to have the blonde white lady. The man is in there. There is a man in there. Yeah, the man is in there, but the lady is not there. You can't see because of the trees, the leaves. Okay. Okay, where are you? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Okay, you see? Go. Go ahead. So let's go down this way. And I'm seeing if he might be on the line on the different account that doesn't show because everybody's hiding. You don't see views anymore. So I go down this side. You see, that police is the one that is paid to. Do you see how I identify them? You see how Okay, I know. I noticed there is no one in the car. Go ahead. I didn't know they had a main. I didn't know they had main license plate coming and hide over here too. Yes. Okay. Okay, Father God. I'm not feeling no nudge. Not on the side of the streets where I go. Therefore, he's not around anymore. I'm gonna go back inside and then I'll go look for Denzel Washington video. Denzel did a good job at explaining that thing. So I believe I think I missed something. So let's go find out what I missed. Notice how far I walk all around. The only place I didn't go is beyond the church to the lighting and turn right. Okay. Once I get inside, you're gonna see I got nudged to come back out. I'm not gonna come out. I'm gonna sit and watch that video to see what am I missing. I wanna know what I am doing wrong. There's something I am doing wrong. You understand? So I wanna see it. All right. So let's go see. These people need a good pressure washer. Look, they need to pressure wash the building. Yeah, that's a lot of dirt on the wall that needs to pressure wash. I don't like leaving my trash can out on the sidewalk. I don't like it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna watch a video from Denzel Washington. I'm gonna find. Yeah, I'm going to wash my hands and then find the video. Denzel Washington explained this. What was the title? One of the titles was like, "Woman, God wants to use you." Okay, I'm gonna come back after I watch the video before it's too late. Later.